Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Asnain's Cricket World. Well, yesterday we saw the clash between the top two teams of the ICC Cricket World Cup between India and New Zealand. And India and New Zealand both have been extraordinary in this competition. Ticked all boxes in this World Cup. We've been excellent. And India made a couple of changes with Hardik Pandya who was ruled out with an injury, and he was replaced with Surya Kumar Yadav, while Mohammad Shami replaced Shardul Thakur. And for New Zealand, they were unchanged from the last game, and India won the toss and elected to bowl first, and they've been very impressive in chasing. Shoaib put New Zealand on a pitch which looked a little spicy at Dharamshala, and New Zealand started off on a cautious note. They lost a couple of wickets early in Devon Conway and Will Young getting out early, but it was the duo of Rachin Ravindra and Daryl Mitchell who steadied the ship for New Zealand and got them going. But India were at one point, and it looked as if New Zealand might just get a score beyond 300, but India came back strongly in the middle part of the innings with Mohammad Shami making a fantastic comeback, getting 5 wickets, and he was exceptional with his control, and shows you there is a lot of depth in the Indian bowling lineup also, and with likes of Mohammad Shami resting, coming to the side and immediately making an impact. And it was a very fantastic effort from Mohammad Shami and a fantastic effort from India to wrest back the control in this match, and they were exceptional in the field as well, and caught their catches. For New Zealand, well, they'll be disappointed not to get a big total, but we're happy with the form of Daryl Mitchell, who scored a fantastic century, looked in great control, and with the likes of Kane Williamson, who might be back in the later stage of the tournament, it bodes well for them coming in the next few games. But New Zealand made 273 in their 50 overs, and it looked a middling total, especially considering the strength of the Indian batting. But New Zealand had the bowling to trouble the Indians. But India got off to a flying start in Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill attacking from the start, and taking on the likes of Trent Boult and Matt Henry. And Rohit Sharma, although, got out to Lockie Ferguson, and then Shubman Gill followed. But then came the legend Virat Kohli, who has been exceptional in chases in this World Cup. He's come in 5 of the 4 knocks. He has been absolutely brilliant, getting 50 against Australia in a very precarious circumstances, and then the game against Afghanistan also made a 50. Then against Bangladesh, he got a century, and this time around another fantastic innings. He guided the India batting. He glued the Indian batting together, even when they were in trouble at 191 for 5. He got the company of Ravindra Jadeja, and they both ensured that India, who were playing with one batsman less, ensure that they don't have any hiccups along the way. And Virat Kohli played an absolute sensational innings, and it was an absolute chanceless performance. And if he continues in this range of form, he might he will be able to get the Indians to their second cup on home soil. But this whole have to happen. He has to continue with this form, and he has to break his bad run of form in the knockout games. But so far, he is all going great for Virat Kohli. He's got great company. India were tested today. Their lower order was tested rather. They lost the 5 wickets in 191 odd, and it could have been either way around. But Ravindra Jadeja played absolutely superbly with Virat Kohli and guided India home. And it was the 14 in search of his 49th ODI 100. Virat Kohli went for a big shot, but fell on 95. It was enough It was a disappointment for the crowd, not to for but and as a whole for Virat Kohli as well. But he will get chances if the form he's in. Somewhere along the line, he might just get his 49th ODI 100 and get level with Sachin Tendulkar. So India right on top of the table as expected, was from the right from the start. They have been brilliant in all departments, and let me tell you, this is the best Indian side, is a better Indian side than what they had played in the 2011 World Cup. They have depth in their batting. Their bowling is clicks in all four departments, and they will be a side to beat in this World Cup. This will be hard for any side to beat them, because all the teams playing, apart from New Zealand, who were beaten today, nobody has been that consistent in so far in the tournament. So India is a team to beat in this World Cup. So let's hope that. And for New Zealand, they will they did not put up a bad performance. Their bowling was exceptional. They tested India throughout this match. They would have hoped that they've got a few more runs in their belt, but it wasn't to be. But they should not be disheartened with this performance. They still are a very impressive team, and they have all the weaponaries in their department to go far in this tournament and even win this one. So they will learn from this game, and with Williamson coming back in the next few games, they will be blasted by his presence in the team. So let's see if that happens or not. Today it's going to be Pakistan taking on Afghanistan, and it will be a very important game for Pakistan in particular. They would not want to lose to Afghanistan, and if they lose, they just might have a very slim chances of making it to the semi-finals. While Afghanistan, they will be banking on their spin department, which they have quite an excess on a pitch which looks great for a great turning track. And they have got the likes of Rashid Khan, Mujibur Rahman, and Mohammad Nabi, and with the likes of Noor Ahmed also expected to come in, it would be a very impressive clash, because Pakistan have been a bit suspect against spin in this tournament, with Adam Zampa picking up 4 wickets in the last game, and they themselves are short on spin stocks. Mohammad Nawaz is not making any splash, neither his role in the team is being defined, while Osama Mir, although took a couple of wickets in the end, but looked very nervous and very shoddy. And Shadab Khan out of form. Pakistan are very light on the spin bowling resources. So if Pakistan can make them under pressure, and if it is a chase in Chennai, then we might see Pakistan crumbling. In trouble. Let's see if Pakistan can bring their A game today, or if have they learned anything from that last game against Australia, because Afghanistan will be favoring, could be favorites to win this game, depending on the surface. And if Pakistan are still hurting from that loss against Australia, then they will be under pressure. So let's see. Let's hope that it's a good game of cricket, and we'll be back with the patch analysis after the game. So stay tuned for that. Good night.